Welcome to School of Civil Engineering. As we have started a AutoCAD tutorial series in English, and that's its lesson 6, and in this lesson I'm going to discuss about ellipse and arc. So in ellipse, our command use command will be EL, and for arc our command will be A, and every option, I mean every element of AutoCAD, when I discuss about any topic, then I give her its shortcut topic for AutoCAD. You have to give her, you have to see her in that bracket. And they have, in our previous video I have discussed about another part of AutoCAD tutorial, and from in our next tutorial I will try to discuss about every part of AutoCAD so that you can learn from here like a pro. So let's start. First of all, I'll open AutoCAD. So from here, these are AutoCAD, and here I have shown that we'll use our ellipse, option, and arc. So here you are seeing that that's available are here. If you click here, they have many options about arc, and if you click here for arc, for ellipse, you can see that they have many types of ellipse. If you want to use that, there are many types of ellipse, and from here you are able to use many types of arc option. So for that, first of all, we'll use EL from our keyboard, that enter. Now it's showing, it's saying here specify the axis in point of ellipse. Suppose this is on first point, and from here we have to define our the direction and also axis. And here I have opened ortho mode. You can also close ortho mode according to work purpose. Suppose if you need to come in that direction, if you need in only perpendicular and vertical or horizontal distance, then use ortho mode for exact direction. So suppose that is our first point, and now here is our second point, or otherwise I mean we can give here the value 100, then enter. So here is our second point. Now it's showing specify the distance to the other axis. Now we have to give here distance, but distance means the radius of the ellipse, So from here, suppose we'll give here the radius are 25, then enter. So here is our ellipse. And if we want to see the escape, again enter, click here, so again click here. And now if we want to see the linear of that, then we have to see that. So from here, dimension, you can or from here you can see that for linear you can give the distance, or you can see the distance, it's 50, and again enter. From that point to that point you can see that distance. Like that you can draw ellipse, again EL, enter, and there have another way. Suppose click here, go here, and in direction I will give here 150, then enter. And from here we have to give the radius of that ellipse. Suppose we'll give here 50, then enter. So here is our ellipse. Like that way you can draw ellipse, and after that we'll use our arc option. So to draw arc option, here is the many option, but if we want, suppose there is a line, escape, and here we'll draw our arc, here. So for that, press A, then enter. Now it's showing specify the start point of arc. So here now it's showing specify the second point of arc. Suppose here is a second point, and now it's showing specify the third point of end point of arc. Sorry, again press here start point of arc, then press here end point of arc. This is the first point of arc, and specify the second point of arc, and here sorry, I have done a mistake here, as I have used ortho mode, that's why it's not making. So again click A, then enter, then click here first point of arc, then here second point of arc, and here third point of arc. In that way you can draw your arc. Again enter, here is the first point, here is the second point, and here is the last point. In that way you can draw your arc, but they have many options. Suppose create here two line and use ortho mode, here one line, escape and enter. Suppose here another line, then escape. They have two line, so we have to draw arc here from that point to that point, but we have to always start from right side to left side, because we know that in AutoCAD it's work in anti-clockwise direction. So we'll go here, from here we'll use arc, and they have many options. So it's showing they have many options. Suppose they have an option start in an angle, so if we use that option, click here, then it's showing start, so it will be our start point, and at that will be our end point. And now we have to give here angle, which angle it should be. Suppose we need 50 angle, the enter, so here is a 50 angle arc. And if you want to justify that, click here that angle and click here. Suppose you are seeing that here is a 60 angle arc. And again and one thing, suppose if you use that option, and if you select first that option, then that option, then when you will give the degree, I mean your angle, suppose it's 50, enter here, it will start from that direction, okay, from outward direction. That's why you have to start from that point, then from that point. I think it's clear to you. So, and they have many options. Suppose again a line, it's a line, and again go here, so you can use any of them. Here give a start in radius. Suppose if you give here the start, here this is the in. Now you have to give the radius. What will be the radius? Suppose radius will be 5, then enter. So this is the 5 radius. Sorry, we have done a mistake. We have to give the radius more than that angle, more than that length, okay. So we'll delete that. So again select here start and end. Suppose that is our start point, and that is our end point. Now we have to specify the radius of arc. It's showing specify the radius of arc. Now we'll give the radius, because we have seen that total distance is from here. You'll be able to specify the radius of arc. Suppose we'll give the radius in 200, then here is the 200 radius of arc. Like that way you can use arc according to work purpose. So I think it's clear to you, and if you have any problem, you can comment me below. I will try to solve that problem. And the previous tutorial are given in description, so you can watch that. Still stay connected till next video, and they have many video about civil engineering related, about many different types of software and many departmental problem and solution, so you can watch that. Thank you very much.